So, for our native language responders, we also learned that advertising in language media does build brand affinity as well as drives purchase decisions. So, there's a lot more in this data, but I wanted to call out these two specific facts, right? One is that, we found that seeing ads in Chinese, Korean, and Vietnamese language was most likely to prefer buying brands that advertise in those programs. Look at the numbers here, 60% or all over 50%. And in addition, given how much content is being thrown at us, multiple devices sitting at home, attention is even higher.
For us at Lexus, I think, the in-language piece goes far beyond data sometimes. I mean, of course, like any corporate office, we're looking at data and metrics and how can we measure this. But I think many of the points that you guys said and even some of the content creators before said on stage really resonate, that it's about building trust, having consistency, and building that relationship. And that's really what we've strived to do really since the start and inception of Lexus, but I think even more so over the last several years. We really focus on it, and thanks to our partners at IW, they've helped us focus where we need to put our time, energy, and efforts to make us more successful.
But in your career, how have you made the case? And I don't think it's just happened overnight. It's been over time. And Rebecca, you've been doing this for 16 years, right? Can you tell us more about how and what it took to get there?
Yeah, I think anybody who works in corporate America, like I said, of course we're looking at data, and I think the numbers were there. We needed to be focused on our multicultural efforts when you look at the fabric of our country. And I think when all is said and done, the business case speaks for itself. As Sam mentioned before, 1 out of every 8 consumers is Asian American that's buying a luxury automobile. And if you're not looking at that data, you're missing a huge opportunity. And I think people now more than ever are focused on where are companies advertising, how are they advertising, who are they advertising to. So we are keenly aware of all that data and making sure that we're focusing our efforts on multicultural.